Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time, we closed that giant green rift in the sky. That is no longer a problem. However, it turns out that that was just a symptom of a much bigger problem. There's somebody out there, an evil supervillain named Corey, who wanted to use the green glowy power for himself. Yet somehow I intervened in his ritual and obtained the power myself, and now he's not happy about that. He really wanted that power for himself. So he tried to kill me, and he failed. Although I am buried underneath an avalanche, so I gotta see if I can make my way out of here. I am a fire mage, but I don't know if I can melt through all of this snow. Maybe this tunnel will lead me somewhere good. Don't know where my companions went. I did bring along a couple of companions to help me fight him, but I don't see where they are. I'm starting to get tired. I have been wandering for quite some time. I'm getting a little hungry, getting a little sore and tired. There just seems to be no exit around here. There! I see daylight! More creatures popping out at me. Let's get these out of the way quickly. Whoa, I just obtained a new power. It's, I guess, rip open a rift? Did I do that? Did I just rip open... I probably should not be using this power. I feel like the game has given me an ability that, if I use it, probably makes me a villain. But there it is. It has replaced my lightning spell. I have Mark of the Rift. Interesting. Oh, okay. I'm still not finding a whole lot out here. I do expect my friends to have moved on. Haven was overgrown. There's nothing. There's nothing over here. There's a campsite. Someone set up camp over here, but I don't think it's anyone that I know. Maybe I shouldn't have left that cave. That was a decent shelter from this winter storm.
It's cold. Nothing.
Nothing. Not even a table scrap. Oy. Oy, keep on moving. Maybe I can try and take some shelter behind these pine trees.
Embers. Recent.
Oh, somebody was recently using this campsite. There might be somebody around here. Don't know who it could possibly be. Wouldn't it be amusing if Corey was wounded and badly damaged, and he and I had to have a final confrontation where we have no stamina and we're just slapping each other because that's all we can muster? That would be a confrontation for the ages, alright. More fires? Oh.
There! It's him!
It's me!
Thank the Maker!
Oh, friends! It's my friends. Thank God they found me.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
Oh, hey, Mother Giselle.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
Hooray, we're so lost that not even the enemy can find us. I am a brilliant military tactician.
The only thing yelling gets us is a headache. Another headache.
They know. But our situation, your situation, is complicated. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Sounds like these people need me to be the herald. Okay, I will no longer dispute the existence of your god. Faith is all we need.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
You win, Mother Giselle. I am the prophet of God, and I have arisen to protect you.
Perhaps I was meant for this, but that didn't help at Haven. I want to believe Andraste is with me, but doubt is everywhere.
Looks like all my commanders are still in fighting condition. Their minds are a bit racked, but they're alive.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come.
The shepherd's lost. Oh, I was gonna make the duet. Okay.
Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark.
Did I miss rehearsal for this?
The sky, one day soon, the dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day
I feel like you're trying to tell me something, but I don't know what it is.
Faith is made stronger by facing doubt. Untested, it is nothing.
A word.
Oh, hey, Solus. I noticed you weren't singing. Did you miss rehearsal too?
The humans have not raised one of our people so high for ages beyond counting. Her faith is hard won, Lethalan. Worthy of pride. Save one detail.
Do tell.
The threat Corypheus wields. The orb he carried. It is ours. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. We must find out how he survived. And we must prepare for their reaction when they learn the orb is of our people.
Are you trying to tell me that the elves made a magical bauble that rips open into the Fade?
All right. What is it, and how do you know about it?
Such things were foci, said to channel power from our gods. Some were dedicated to specific members of our pantheon. All that remains are references in ruins, and faint visions of memory in the Fade, echoes of a dead empire. But however Corypheus came to it, the orb is elven, and with it, he threatens the heart of human faith.
I wish you hadn't told me that. I wish you had kept that secret to yourself. Now I have to hold that secret.
Their blame won't matter if we can't get out of this wilderness.
That is the immediate problem. And it offers a solution that may secure your place in their hearts. You saved them at Haven. Perhaps you can again.
Alright, I'm listening. I'm open to options. I know you're a little more open than I am, so I reserve judgment. so long when this place existed? There's my 4 generals, my 4 advisors. Probably bickering over there. Oh, you're gonna include me in your bickering this time. Alright, who should I lay into first? No, they disperse. They know when I give it out.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
Yup, he wants my green stuff.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The Anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
Oh, hey, I found a cool new sword for you, Cass. I can't use it because I'm a mage, but I think you might be able to put this to good use.
You.
Would you trust this to a mage?
Perhaps I didn't hear you correctly. A mage at the head of the Inquisition.
Not a mage. You.
I happen to be a mage.
I will not pretend no one will object, but times are changing. Perhaps this is what the Maker intended. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
Nice hilt. It's lighter than I thought. What is this, made out of cardboard?
Corypheus will never let me live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
It's me! I'm giving this sword to one of my companions! Alright, first order of business. We need scouts. Send him out. Track down Corey, so I know his location. Second, we need power. Also, I want a moat. Moat of molten lava circling around this castle day and night.
So this is where it begins.
Oh, this place is a dump.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do we do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
We also know that he has a dragon as a pet.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
We're gonna have to do something about that dragon. I don't know what. We need archers. Ballistas!
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City. That this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Yeah, probably don't want to tear open a giant hole into the Fade. Another one.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. we know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Selene had been assassinated.
That's true.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that.
Really, Varric?
Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
What? You should have mentioned this earlier. I can't believe you've been keeping this from me.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
What friend could this possibly be? Mike the Second?
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
It's gotta be Anders, then. Cassandra probably doesn't like Anders, that's my guess. Josephine, wow, you've got a nice place here. Not bad, you've made out pretty well. Who gave you this giant room? This should be my room. So you've even got your own fireplace? No, this is way too fancy. Way too fancy.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it to you guys, because you guys need to know a lot more about the politics of Orlais than I do.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress, no matter what.
I pray you're right. If your vision of the future comes to pass, the death of the Empress heralds the destruction of everything. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Selene is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Well, I don't plan on hiding. Oh, you mean you want me to prevent the assassination? Got it.
A grand masquerade? I need to go shopping.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
Shouldn't have spent so much time doing missions in Ferelden, then. Bandits are attacking Clan Lavellan. The raiders are well armed and heavily armored, and they come in numbers our hunters cannot match. We have settled in a small unclaimed valley, a safe place with few rifts, but these bandits may force us to seek a new home. Do I want to send Liliana to distract the bandits and try and learn the truth? Because they do seem to be too powerful to be mere bandits. Or do I want to send my troops with Cullen? No simple bandits would attack a Dalish camp. We will give them support. I think the Dalish clan has better chances of survival if I send Cullen's troops, if I go with his plan. But if I go with Liliana's plan, the Dalish are at greater risk, but I might figure out who these bandits are. I suppose I should do what I can to protect them.
To work?
Yes, Cullen, send your troops, send our troops to protect Clan Lavellan. Hopefully this is the right choice to make. I don't know if I'm going to learn the secrets of these bandits, but hopefully Clan Lavellan survives.
One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes?
Oh, of course.
Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
Nope, I was enjoying it all.
I was distracted, that's all.
Distracted? By my wit and charm? I have plenty of both.
I was distracted by your magnificent mustache, actually.
Today, at least.
Oh, you wound me. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters. A dark spawn.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it. Somewhere. But no. It was us all along. We destroyed the world.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you for certain whether or not that's the case.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
I don't do this for the thanks. I do it because it's my job.
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world.
On that, we can agree.
Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Oh, that's old news. And Fiona survived!
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I admit, I was worried what being conscripted into the Inquisition would mean, but it's not as bad as I feared. We survived the attack on Haven, and this fortress is secure. It's more than most of us have known for a long time.
Yeah. I don't think your last prison was quite a palace, wasn't it?
I'm glad you've settled in.
It's better than being hunted by Templars for months on end. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things.
What now?
Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
Let's just back up a little bit. You said you were a Grey Warden?
You were once a Grey Warden.
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
You lost your ability to sense Darkspawn? You obviously didn't lose your ability to fight the Darkspawn.
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted. Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, they felt I had somehow cheated death. I was glad to leave. It also made me unique in the circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a warden.
That's an interesting take, Fiona. I wouldn't have pegged you for a Grey Warden who had been excommunicated.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Some struggle with the idea we are once again subject to control, but we are enduring.
Yes, control is not bad as long as the person controlling you is not a control freak. As long as they are a good master, there's no reason not to be subservient.
I'll leave you to it.
Before you go, Inquisitor, a question. In Redcliffe, after we left, did you perhaps speak with King Alistair? Considering who you are?
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a warden.
Really?
Oh? That's rather interesting. Does he know that?
No, he doesn't. And he shouldn't. I only wanted to know if he was happy. His father had such hopes for him. Don't mind me, Inquisitor. The concerns of an old woman. Nothing more.
Yeah, you're not just some old woman. You're actually a lot more interesting than I thought at first glance. You're not just the mage leader. You've got quite a storied history. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm not bringing you around, because you could probably be a companion all on your own. You've definitely got the story for it.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Hello, hello. What are you sorry about? What's going on?
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
How could I blame you for that?
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
More likely they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
It is probably for the best if we could prevent them from giving their lives if we can help it. You can't fight a war with dead soldiers.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We are better than Corypheus.
Liliana is definitely expressing some self-doubt. Hopefully she gets over that, because I can't have my spy master... I kind of see where she's coming from. She's got to be cold and calculating. She's got to make these tough decisions, and she's got to throw away lives. Sometimes war is a numbers game, and it's not a very pretty thing.
I hear the mages will now answer to the Inquisition. And when you no longer need them, will they be locked up and forgotten again? Most would treat their dogs with more kindness.
Whoa, hold on now.
I'll make sure they're protected.
That's what the Chantry used to say. It's a mercy. They are protected. Oh, how well they were protected.
Yeah, it looks like there's no way for me to follow up on this any way that I want to. I want to tell her that the circles, in theory, conceptually, are a good idea. But it looks like I'm going to have to keep that sentiment to myself.
I'll leave you to your work.
Oh, brother, I can't believe that this place was just an abandoned ruin. Look at this place. Oh, hi. Thanks for popping in behind me. Oh, God, I fell off.
So, this is Skyhold.
Apparently so.
Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Yes, straight to business. I like that.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the Twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Watch that this enthusiasm of yours doesn't get you killed.
I wouldn't be the first to die in your service. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
Yes, I have to be that one.
I was chosen by Andraste. She saved me. We shouldn't question it.
I don't. We all need to believe in something.
What do you believe in? Okay, bye. We'll talk again later, Blackwall. I don't know what it is about you. I feel like there's something about you, but I can't put my finger on it. Something about you just isn't on the surface. Something deep down. You're hiding something. I know you are. Sarah, you're not here at the tavern. I don't know if we have a tavern anymore. Where are you gonna get drunk now?
So, Inquisitor. It's Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it?
Yeah.
What did I step in?
Maybe nobody saw this coming, but you knew how I got the job.
I know what people said, but people believe all sorts of shite when they're scared. Swear at a farmer and you've cursed his crops. Spill the salt and you're dead by dawn. Dance through town in a goat's head and children people never had go missing.
Wait, what? Dance through a town in a goat's head? Have you done that?
You're confusing me now. What are you getting at?
Archdemons, real enough, fine. But if that Corypheus thing is true, the Magisters really cracked the Black City. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhold rubbish so I can go play.
We've already plugged the Skyhole rubbish.
You joined to help the little people caught up in this. But do you believe it or not?
In Andraste? Of course.
But you doubt what you're seeing and hearing.
It can't be true. Even fanatics don't want to be this right. Look, I have arrows. I can make this Corypheus believe in those. Good enough? Please be good enough.
Yeah, works for me.
As long as you're reliable when we go Magister hunting, stay for whatever reason you like.
Like don't have nuts to do with it. Not when we're tracking monsters that shouldn't be. What I want is to get everything back to business as usual. A nice simple system with simple problems. Helps me, helps people, helps you. In that order. For now.
Just follow orders, crazy.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
Alright, Sarah, you go have something to eat. I'll be here trying to make sense of you and everything else.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Ah, I'm ready now. What do you want?
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
I am intrigued, Iron Bull. What are you going to show me? Is it a giant sword?
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. He doesn't talk much.
Hey.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink.
Oh, we didn't actually drink it. I'm still thirsty.
I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option. But a few faces might help.
I appreciate you showing that to me.
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes next.
Well, that was a very insightful moment. Thank you, Iron Bull. The Iron Bull. And Cassandra.
Have you met this friend of Varric's, Inquisitor?
Not yet, no.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
Do you think it's going to be Anders?
Why? Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact. Someone the Inquisition, indeed all of Thedas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
Are you ready to tell me what happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps. Something is troubling me, Inquisitor.
Oh?
Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
That sounds like something we should definitely deal with, yes.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Sounds like this might be a personal companion quest. Very well, yes, this does sound not only something I should do to further my relationship with my companion, but also possessed mages. Yeah, we should probably prevent that from ever happening.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
I'll keep an eye on him.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
Well, he's given away his secrets now.
Is everything all right?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
Okay, don't push yourself too hard.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
It was thrust upon me. I'll try and make the best of it.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like it. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
And I'm going to need a second in command who can get things done.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
I think Cullen is probably one of my favorite non-companion companions. He's definitely a lot better than I remember from Dragon Age 2. He was just kind of a footnote in that game. Look for Cole. Yeah, you know what? That little mischievous spirit, I should probably keep an eye on him. He did disappear.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
Huh.
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
The dungeon, perhaps.
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight.
You have a daughter, you say?
Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
I really don't know how I feel about this guy. He's a spirit, which is bad. Could be a demon. But he's friendly, which is good. But he can make people forget things, erase memories. That's very bad. But if he's a powerful force, then we probably want him on our side rather than against us.
Solus tried to explain what you are, but honestly, I stopped listening after a while. Any chance you could explain it?
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
If you're willing to help, then you can stay and help us.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt. The helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please.
I'm starting to immediately regret my decision.
The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
Oh, you're gonna thrust this on me? You sure? No, I don't want to... If he's gonna die, I want to give him a merciful death. I don't want to make the decision for him. Is he not conscious? No, you can't do that. Your first act in my camp can't be to mercy kill somebody. You're gonna have to prove that you're an asset before I allow you to do this.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover. Or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't. And neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
I will let you stay. Just, yeah, do not kill people, please. It sounds like he's not even confident in his actions. That's probably the best thing I could have done. He may very well still die in agony, but at least he has a chance to survive. Well, now that we've gotten a brand new castle, a brand new fortress, a palace, everything all in one, heavily fortified by mountains and a canyon with a river too. Wow, that's going to make commerce so much more efficient. This place is amazing. This just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And we've brought everyone we could. We've saved as many people as we could from Haven. We have survived. We have become the noble and majestic Inquisitor. And we have gotten everyone's opinion on the situation. Next time, I'm going to talk to Varric, and I'm going to see who his friend is. Could be someone I know. Could be Anders. Wouldn't mind seeing his face again, despite the fact that he likes to blow up churches as a pastime. Not what I'm into, but hey, different strokes for different folks. Or maybe it could be Nathaniel, or any of the other... Oh, maybe it's Merrill. It would be nice to see Mike II's romance interest, but I guess we'll see who that is next time. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Dragon Age Inquisition. Thank you for joining me.